Hola amigos, bienvenidos a este video. Hoy tendré la oportunidad de compartir con ustedes la entrevista que le realicé a Anika Nilles durante su visita a Guatemala como parte de una gira de clínicas en Latinoamérica organizada por la marca Tama. Esta entrevista es muy especial para mí. Si ustedes tienen un tiempo siguiendo mi contenido o si ven en mi canal, los primeros covers que yo realicé en la batería fueron canciones de Anika hace muchos años atrás. Y es increíble cómo pasaron los años y se dio esta oportunidad. El día de la clínica la pasamos muy bien, comenzamos desde muy temprano montando el evento, la exhibición para todos los asistentes, tuvimos la prueba de sonido. Posteriormente a ello, Anika realizó una firma de autógrafos donde todos los asistentes aprovecharon a tomarse fotografías y a compartir unos instantes con ella, y después de eso hicimos la entrevista que están a punto de ver. Y el evento terminó con una clínica y concierto donde también tuve la oportunidad de ser el intérprete de Anika, que son las imágenes que están viendo en pantalla. No quiero dejar pasar esta ocasión sin agradecer a Sol y a Tama por hacer esto posible. Los dejo con la entrevista.
Hi everybody, my name is Mario de Leon. I'm so happy to be here. Today I'm with one of the greatest drummers in the world and one of my biggest influences. She doesn't need further introduction. I'm with Anika Nilles. How are you, Anika?
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Nice.
Thank you for this time and taking the time to talking with me. I know you had a really busy schedule the last weeks, but thank you.
Sure thing.
Anika has been traveling for 2 weeks around many countries of Latin America, North America, South America, Central America. Do you still have some energy for today's show?
Absolutely.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I know that there's a lot of people that are just waiting for today's show. Thank you for coming to Guatemala. Is this your free time in Latin America?
It's my first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in total Latin America. Yeah.
Great. What are your first impressions?
Actually, pretty great impressions. Great people everywhere. Great vibe everywhere.
Nice.
Great food everywhere. Yeah.
Nice to hear. Quite an adventure, definitely. So, thank you for visiting Guatemala. Thank you to Sol and Tama for making this possible. I want to talk with you a couple questions. I would like to know, what would you say that defines your style in drumming? As composer, what is your style? How do you describe?
Oh, as a composer, I would say, the music I compose is pretty much fusion music. It's a mixture of, I would say, rock, pop, jazz, bit funk, somewhere in between. It depends. One album is a little bit more this direction. The next album is a little bit more this direction. So, yeah, it's a mixture. It's fusion.
Totally, definitely. A lot of fusions. I hear someone talk about progressive pop. Do you think is that correct?
Yeah, progressive pop, progressive in general. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Pop, yeah. If you can define pop, progressive,
Yeah. Was there any specific moment or project where you tell, this is my sound, this is how I want to sound?
You mean like from composing part?
Both, like
drumming?
Composer or a drummer too?
Not really, because I can enjoy a lot of different music styles. And composing-wise, I feel home in that kind of fusion instrumental field. And from my drum sound, I would say I definitely find myself in a more drier sound. Yeah, deep tuning, like low tuning, dry sounds in general. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, describing sound, maybe it's a little bit difficult, but you have a pretty unique sound, and that's so incredible. If you have to choose, what is your zone? For example, do you enjoy more playing at your studio, recording, or do you enjoy composition, clinic, social media?
I enjoy most to play live on stage,
really?
Of course. Yeah, with a band, I have to say, of course.
With a band?
Yeah, where like something is happening and you play together. And this is why we actually play an instrument to make music.
The energy in the moment.
With others. Yeah, the energy in the moment, improvisation on stage.
Yeah.
But I also I like to have things balanced out. If I would just play live, I would maybe miss a couple of the other things I'm doing. So I love also the teaching part. I love also record and music, be creative in the studio, or just write music. That's also like an expression, you know. And yeah, so I love to have it a bit in balance.
Yeah.
Sometimes this is more, sometimes that is more, but in general.
Great. You are definitely so versatile, and it's very different, like playing live, that teaching. For this, you really need a talent for do that. I think teaching is so powerful because you can connect with your students, and it's pretty different. But that's amazing. Of course, not everything is easy at your studio, live, wherever you are. So all musicians go through moments of frustration or feeling tired. Has there ever been a time in your career when you thought about quitting drums? Something like that? Quitting music?
Several times.
Oh, really?
For sure, yeah.
How did you get through it?
Actually, by like, I have great friends, great family support. They always supported me to go through that moments. And then also I learned after a while that I see more the things I cannot do as the things I can do, you know. And nowadays I know when I have this couple of weeks where I think, I don't know, I should quit everything, like in a serious way. Then I already know, okay, this is a time I have to go through, but this will pass. And I look more on the things what I have achieved or done or what I'm able to do to motivate myself instead of just looking at the things which are not working.
Yeah,
so
for sure. I really like that answer, because I think that family plays a pretty important role in the support of your career, whatever your career is, definitely. And it's interesting because probably all the people see you around the world playing gigs, recording, but nobody knows what's behind the scenes, you know, behind the stage. And definitely everybody pass through that difficult moments.
Yeah.
But that's a powerful message. Let's talk about gear. In your career, you have played many drums and gear. You are part of the Tama family. But why Tama? What do you look for when you choosing the brands that you work with?
I mean, I don't look into much brands because I'm happy with Tama and the sound the drums offer. And this is like, for me, one of the most versatile drum sets I've ever played on, because you have a range of tuning options, which, from my experience at least, not every company is offering. So you can really play like one and the same drum set in a jazz setting, and then you can play it in a super rock setting. And in both ways, it sounds good, you know. And usually it's difficult to find a company who's able to do that, in my opinion. It's just my opinion.
Of course. Makes sense, totally makes sense. For your style and your music, the sound that you're trying to build, and it's important to being supported by the brands that you feel has that sound that you're looking for.
Totally.
Today is your clinic here in Guatemala. Thanks you to Domisol, which is the official Tama distributor here. What does it mean to you that your music reach places so far from your home country, and to do it alongside the brands that support you?
I mean, reaching the people in so different countries all over the world means a lot to me, you know, because the people who watch my videos and support me since years, they brought me here. It's not the airplane, actually.
For sure.
Of course, like, there were people involved in Tama also supported that from beginning on, but it's like the people who still following, who still, you know, listening to the music, and this is amazing to finally meet them in person. And I came here almost 8 years late, you know, or even 10 years late, I don't know. So have people been in touch with me for many, many years, and finally I made it here. So I'm really looking forward to
Yeah.
play tonight.
Definitely, it's the results of years of work.
Yeah.
Personally, I hear your music about almost 10 years ago when you released Cherry Life, Sun, and all those songs.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's so great. Have you ever learned any word in Spanish around these 2 weeks?
Gracias.
Gracias.
Yeah, that's more or less it.
No, it sounds
it's
as it should be.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, I have just a last question for you, because being a musician is challenging everywhere. But in Latin America, we often face even more obstacles. What advice would you give to a musician, no matter their age, who's starting out?
I would always say try to play as much as you can with other musicians, just to get the feeling how good it feels also to create something with others together, and also like the connection between musicians when you play live. And of course you have to put a bit time and effort into your skills, so practicing is has been always a part of my journey. So, and if you do that on off at the same time, then you will definitely grow as a musician.
For sure, yeah. Skills is not enough. You need to practice and make a lot of effort, right?
And practice and see the results while playing on stage with others, if it's working out or not. And then, you know what to do. After a show, I always have my inner list of things which I have to work on after, because it's not working great on stage. So it's an on-off give and take thing. So
that's a great thing to do. I will do it by myself.
Yeah.
Okay, before I finish this interview, I have a little gift for you, or we have a little gift for you. Please. As we talked at the beginning of the interview, you've been traveling so far, and we know that you are from the airport to the hotel to the stage, so you definitely don't have a lot of time to visit the country, but this is something very representative of all culture. It's our national instrument. It's called marimba.
The marimba, yeah. Nice.
For you. The name that you can see there is the name of the city where I live. It's Quetzaltenango, around 3 hours from the city. And Quetzaltenango is also known as Shela. You have a little magnet, like the typical
Shela.
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 It's other way to call Quetzaltenango. Our national instrument and a magnet for... So you can take home a little piece of Guatemala.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Anika, for this time. We wish you all the best for today's show, for your upcoming release with your band.
Yeah, thank you.
The tour that is also just right off the corner. Are you visiting United Kingdom and Germany, right?
Germany, and later on Australia as well.
Great. So thank you very much. Thank you, of course, Domisol and Tama, for making this possible, and hope to see you soon, and hope to have you in Guatemala again soon.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Thank you.